Hello, chat. How we doing? How do we... Oh, I vanished for a second. That's fine. Oh, what are you gonna do? Shit happens, I guess. Yeah, how we doing? Personally, I'm doing okay. Tired. Tired today. I worked out pretty hard yesterday. So now I'm a little on the fatigued side, but overall I'm okay. Work sucks. But what's new? And I've been just thinking about streaming, so that's why we're here. Very happy to be back for another stream. You know, after my last stream, I said I wanted to stream again soon. When was that? How long ago was my last stream? I'm actually not entirely certain. Let's see, what's the gap? 13 days ago? Okay, so not technically not even a full 2 weeks. I'm actually shocked. That I'm impressed. But yeah, I've mostly been spending my free time working out and trying to keep my sanity from when I'm not at work. Holy fuck. This job sucks. I hate this job. This job super uber blows. But such is life, I guess. I don't know. What? I get to be here, so it can't be that bad at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm just working out, trying to continue progress for a very, very pie in the sky dream that I can move and return to training for professional wrestling. We're still young, we can still pull it off. And I'm actually making progress. I think my forearms and my triceps, even my biceps to some degree, are the biggest I've ever had them. I'm down a lot of weight. When I started this journey a couple months ago, I was 210, 210, maybe take a pound, like a couple extra pounds here, maybe. But in that ballpark. I was 210 on a good day, we'll say that. Last time I weighed myself, which to be fair was a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I think. So I could have gained weight back. That's always possible. But last time I weighed myself, I hit 200, which is really good for me. I don't think I've been 200 or below for a long time. It's been a while. It has been a while. And I'm really happy because I feel like you can see it in my face a lot. I feel like my face is much slimmer and not as chunky, which is great. Fantastic. Love it. So yeah, I mean, I'm making progress. I could have eaten a little better some days and missed fewer gym days here and there throughout, the months. But honestly, I'm happy with what I've managed to do so far. I would have worked out today, but stuff out of my control didn't allow me to get home until later than I usually would have worked out. So there wasn't a whole lot I could do about that. But, such is, I guess. And then I've got really good food today. Because at work, there was, in the admin wing, the secretive admin wing, there was an event in town related to where I work that had finished, and they had a bunch of excess cookies, brownies, muffins, etc. That I brought back, and I got told they were there, and so I may have had a little too many. I must admit, I might have overindulged slightly to my deficit. And yeah, it's just it is what it is, because now I come home and I've got chicken tikka masala and chocolate pudding, which is a weird combo, but I'm not ever gonna complain because I don't get either of these things very often, so we're not gonna complain. we're not being ungrateful here, so I'm more than happy with this. Don't even get it twisted. So yeah, I'm vibing. I'm happy. We got good food. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. So yeah, free time's mostly been working out, running TTRPG campaigns and participating in TTRPG campaigns, and fiddling with my Linux that's running on a separate SSD to my Windows, because I really get fed up with Windows, and it's very annoying and I don't like dealing with it, so I'd rather just not. If I don't have to, just don't. So that's been kind of what I've been up to. Some gaming, a small amount of gaming, not a ton. The Oblivion, I upgraded my GPU. The Oblivion remaster just came out, which is surprisingly good. I'm usually a devout remake and remaster hater. Very little is actually really complainable about the Oblivion remaster. Very happy about that. No points to make on that one. Just generally pretty happy with it. There's like a few things that's kind of like, but fantastic. I've been trying to find a game that's gonna be my I turn the lights off and I play it and I get cozy game, and that game has become a old game from the early 2000s called Beyond Good and Evil, which is a really famous and popular game, and people are constantly like, oh yeah, Beyond Good and Evil, oh that's a legendary game, it's so good. I'm like, oh cool, what's like Beyond Good and Evil like, I don't know, man. It's a classic though, right? Like, I feel like I constantly hear people talk about Beyond Good and Evil, and when there's a Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer that came out, I don't know, in 2015 at this point or whatever, everybody went crazy for it, but I feel like I've never known anybody, young or old, that's actually played the motherfucker, and I've owned it for like a long time, and I just wanted to finally play it. On Windows, it had a lot of technical issues that made it kind of hard to run on modern stuff. To be fair, I fixed all that a long time ago, and I don't know if I played it again on Windows, if it would be much easier, for me this time. But it was kind of a bitch when I first did it. And so when I was like, oh, I'll try it on Linux, I was petrified that it was going to be the biggest pain in the ass. And then it wasn't. It was incredibly easy. It literally just ran. Hey Waffles, how you doing? So, yeah, I was... Yo, Egg, are you Superman now? Super Egg? I did not expect the Super Egg. Superman's not much of a plopper. He's a little more determined than Plop, I must admit. But, Bizarro World Superman, I guess, is different. Good seeing ya, good seeing ya. Long time no see. I'm just bitching about work, talking about food, and being happy about my weight loss. That is just kind of where I'm at. That's the vibe. Different breed of Superman, thank you. Ah, yes. From Egg Planet. Planet scrambled. Instead of Krypton, it's Scramble Land. Scramble Planet. I'm not good with egg jokes. I don't know if that's like a red flag, but I'm not good with egg jokes, I must admit. But yeah, no, we're vibing. You finished your star testing. Fun, good, hope that went well. We vibe. We vibe. I didn't plan to play anything. I probably will. I'm not sure what that would be. I'm really not... What do I have installed on my Windows? I haven't touched Street Fighter in a hot minute just because I haven't bothered to make it work on my other operating system. So I haven't touched that in a hot minute. That'd be kind of fun to play if that runs okay. Blotro? Maybe. Shovel Knight? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. Oh yeah, Lesbian Ghost game. I forgot about Lesbian Ghost game. We could continue Lesbian Ghost game. I forgot about that. I'm so out of the loop. So last stream, we played a game called, I think it's Awaria. And Awaria is made by the same guy who made Helltaker. So it is, and Helltaker was a very, well, fairly difficult puzzle game about a guy going into hell and creating a harem of hot demon women. So he made a second game finally, years later, called Awaria, and Awaria is a game where you fix engines in a tunnel while hot ghost women attempt to murder you, and once you beat the level, you kiss the ghost ladies. That is the game. That is the game. That sounds like a fake game, but I can guarantee you it's not. I saw many a lesbian kiss. The game also makes me want to throw myself off the nearest bridge because fuck me, it's hard. Sometimes it just feels like the game does not want me to beat it, so therefore I don't. You know, like the game just feels occasionally like it doesn't want me to win, so I don't get to win. Right? Like one problem is you have to fix the engines that, and the engines need different things depending each time they break. But you have to go check what they need, it doesn't just tell you. And so one of the ghost bitches can set down traps, and she will fucking set down traps. I shit you not. She sets down traps that can camp generators. So some generators just have a trap on there, and when the ghost is running my ass down, I don't necessarily always have the luxury of getting rid of the trap before the ghost lady proceeds to beat my ass. So it's not the easiest. It's not, I must admit, it's not fun. But I did spend, I swear to God, an hour straight playing one singular goddamn level. It's probably an exaggeration, but it did not feel that way. It did not feel like an exaggeration to my heart. So yeah, so far we've kissed Zamora, we've kissed Cutwire 1, we've kissed Cutwire 2, and we've kissed Nikita. We still have a couple achievements left. I think we're close to the end of the game. I don't think we have a ton left, but that game I mean, that game's entirely as long as it takes me to beat the fucking levels. Yeah, I don't remember if I beat the level. I don't think I beat the level that you fell asleep on. I got stuck on that level for like a while. I don't think I beat that one. With my luck, we'll play it today and I'll beat it like that. Like, it'll just be the easiest fucking thing on the planet. Because that's just my luck, apparently. So we'll see. We'll see. Chat, I think we need a little bit, oh fuck, hold on. We need a little bit of something, but I gotta fix it first, hold on. Chat, hold on. Hold. Chat, hold your bobs and Vagine for a moment. I must fix something. It's not going to be very center, because well, hold on, wait, maybe I'll make it center. Yeah, center enough. Chat, I have a confession. We're going to the confession booth, chat. Chat, I have a confession to make. I don't have confession-y music. What? Spooky church or Oregon. Dark cathedral gothic music. Fantastic. I will probably get copyright angied at this, but it's fine. I don't make money anyway. Perfect. Perfect, chat. I am a vampire now. Fun fact. I can just do that. I can just unvampire myself and revampire myself. I'm not big enough. That's not the first time I've heard that. Okay. Chat. Before I give my confession, does anyone else have a confession to give? Because I think mine's a little bland, but I feel like saying it anyway. Open floor. It's been a minute since we've been to the booth. The booth of confessions. Mine is very bland confession, but like I said, I feel like saying it. So I'm going to say it. So chat, we'll go with mine. Will people type out theirs and decide if they want to at all? Chat, I have a confession. First off, I need to put my keys down and stop playing with them like a 4-year-old. Chat, I unabashedly just hate some of my coworkers. Just proper full admittance. Like, actually hate and wish for the worst unapologetically. Just straight up actually want the worst for them. They have that was just, I thought that was part of working. I know that's why I said mine's not that interesting, but I do. I just do. Unabashedly. Do wish the worst for a couple of them. I don't like anybody at work, but there are a few I'm like, no, I actually want things to go worse for you in your life. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Do I have any other confessions? I might. I occasionally feel I feel like I may or may not have made not an entirely impulsive buy, but a buy that I maybe should have reconsidered. I bought a new graphics card. I mentioned it at the start of the stream. And like I said, it wasn't impulsive because getting a graphics card in this day and age is incredibly fucking hard. And I got one at not an inflated price. So, I got it at a good deal, but it may have been better to upgrade a CPU instead of the GPU, even though I had to do the GPU at all. I had to do it at some point. I don't know. I feel mildly guilty about it, because it was expensive, but I got it for... The GPU I got typically goes... How much do graphics cards usually cost? Well, a graphics card is supposed to... supposed to be $500 to like $900, right? That's how much they're supposed to be. However, if you look at the market now, you can see they sell graphics cards that are like 2 generations, 3 generations old, right? 2 or 3 generation old graphics cards now sell for like $1,500. You heard me right. $1,500. And I, on a moral obligation, will not spend that much. So, when I found a graphics card for... It was like high $600, low $700. I forget exactly because of the tax and shipping. I forget what the original price was, but it was in that range. It was an acceptable within graphics card cost ranges. Now, if you get like an Intel graphics card, their goal is to be cheap. So theirs are like $300, $200 if I remember correctly. And I got one of those. And then it didn't work. So I sent it back. And was very mad about that. So I've had to reconcile and got one that was actually at MSRP. When I told people what graphics card I got and for what price, no one believed me. Right? People who know about them didn't believe me that I got it for the price I got it at. For reference, I got an RTX 5070. If I just look up RTX, let's just see RTX 5070. Let's just look at what the price we see are, right? 800, 700, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 1200, 800, 1200, 1000, 1200, 1200, 1250, 1150, 1200, 1500. So you can see why when I saw what I saw for the price that I saw, I got a little excited. I wanted one that was slightly cheaper, but that one was not available. And if games are going to have RTX as mandatory into the future of games, which it seems to be, non-RTX cards are going to become worse and worse over time. And that's my confession, chat. I bought a Nvidia graphics card, even though I morally disagree with Nvidia. That's my fucking that's my confession right there. Bam. I'm a Oathbreaker paladin right now. I'm fucking up. Shit's not good, chat. So your jaw dropped, and yeah, that's the price of your rent. Yeah, shit's fucking crazy. Crazy. Also, hello, Crimson Phoenix Knight. Long time no see. So, yeah, not happy about that. I'm just not happy about it, I must admit. People who just join stream and we're just in this is what they joined to is a kind of funny experience, in my opinion. Yeah, Yeah, does anyone else have any confessions? I saw Waffle's confession. Any other confessions before we leave the booth, chat? Before we leave the booth, I got... I guess I can make the extra confession of I'm probably going to be over calorie limit today because there was cookies and brownies and like cake at work, and then chicken tikka masala and free sandwiches. Those free sandwiches sucked though. That was not worth it. And leftover frozen pizza that I had for lunch. And I got home and there's chicken tikka masala and chocolate pudding. Chat, I'm fucked on my calories today. I am fucked. It's Jover. It's Jover for me. I'm now grateful the only thing my computer needs to run is The Sims. Yeah. Like I said, I probably could have gotten more performance if I bought a CPU instead of a GPU, and CPUs aren't anywhere near as expensive. You know, I don't think I've ever... Well, I probably have, but I can't recall a time that I've seen a CPU like more expensive than 200. Typically they're not that expensive. I do more confessions participate, but it's all depressing. I mean, as long as you're not like admitting to active murder, as long as you don't admit anything that would force me as a mandatory reporter to, to report to the police, you know, or breaks TOS, I'm, you know, fine with whatever is said. Just people's moments to say funny things or not so funny things as they wish. So it is all up to what people want. Is this the music they play in the Haunted Mansion at Disney? I don't think it is. Oh my god, like, lost. Because I remember last I had heard you were having issues with seizures, but that was last I had heard. I would imagine that it's incredibly depressing. I've not in like a fear type thing, but like, I guess people, I would like to say, maybe I'm just a complete fucking weirdo, but people like think like, you know, if I lost use of my arms, you know, what would I do about that, or etc, etc, you know what I mean? You know, and it's always applied to something stupid, of course, nothing serious, like, oh, what would I do if I couldn't use my arms? I wouldn't be able to play video games anymore, like that kind of stupid shit. But yeah, I can't even comprehend that issue on a true adult level. Ah, the old classic, someone hacking into the old Discord account. Wow, I speak native English. Holy. I managed to avoid that. Most of the scams are not... They're not the strongest scams, I must admit. Yeah. Very unfortunate. It's happened to more than a few people I've known, unfortunately. Just... unfortunate. And Discord, unfortunately, in itself is not great at the whole helping people get accounts back. They kind of suck. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. So, yeah, not fun. I'm going to and fatten myself on some more chocolate pudding as I sit in a confession booth. Do you think a priest would throw me out if I took chocolate pudding into the confession booth? Any priests in chat that can verify that? I don't think God's against pudding, you know? I don't know if he's against pudding in church, though. That's a different story. That's a little hard to validate. I unfortunately don't think that was talked about in, like, Psalms. That one's up for biblical debate, I think. More positive note, you should be able to walk somewhat better. That's fantastic. I do know that out of, like, not personal experience, but, like, secondhand experience, that a lot of people who, for a multitude of reasons, have issues. Obviously, I can't state for every case, obviously. That is completely ludicrous. But, anecdotally, so treat it as such, a lot of people who take their physical therapy seriously and really have that drive to walk again, there are some surprising cases of people getting obscene amounts of walk back. That is incredible. There's actually, topical and maybe unfair, but there's actually a professional wrestler, something, I think it's something, Chris Babe, I think his name is. Chris Babe Wrestler? I think that's what his name is. It's like a TNA guy. Anyway, he got injured in the ring and was paralyzed. Chris Bay, that's his name. Paralyzed. He just recently revealed, after years of being paralyzed, he walked. He is walking again somehow. How in the ever living? Oh, he got. It was actually this year. It's not as long ago as I thought. Yeah, he is no longer paralyzed somehow. Fucking obscene miracle. But yeah, also anecdotally, I can understand the pain of stairs and not having any or minimal function of legs on a personal level with my own mother that I do see frequently. And so I do understand the pain because I see the effect. So hopefully you have that ability to PT and rehab if you're a case that will allow that, and I hope you get back to 100, if not more. I genuinely do. And I hope that life in the meantime, while you get to that point, stays smooth. Because I can only just imagine how fucking hard that is. It just kind of like sunk in mid-sentence before I said something stupid. Just, yeah, no, I believe in you. making content with, you know, parents, yeah, I mean, it's not easy. So, you know, I've never had normal parents, to say the least. I mean, I feel like everybody's like, oh, my life is so wacky and no, my parents are fucking weird. Unabashedly, on God, fucking weird. And they have had some bizarre rub-off effects on me. And so when I was helping a certain VTuber, when I was audio engineering and helping with thumbnails and etc. for a certain VTuber who was managed by a certain manager who was canceled semi-recently. So that's weird that I now have a single direct connection to someone who was canceled by the VTuber community. Besides the point, however. During that period of time where I went on a brief hiatus from streaming and making the videos here, my room was being redone, and so they needed all my stuff out, and they said, oh, it'll just take like 3 weekends and you'll be back in your room and it'll be fine. That turned into like 7 months. So I lived in the living room for 7 months, and occasionally I had, you know, corn to edit and make thumbnails for. And they're up there in the living room watching a fucking TV show, and I have deadlines, so I don't really have a choice. So I eventually just told them and was like, yo, listen, I do this kind of thing currently. So you're just probably gonna kind of see it occasionally. And there only time, I think it only really happened one time where they were up there and I had to get something done. It was just deadline, where I was editing a thumbnail, very graphic. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Highly graphic. But you know, they weren't like weird about it. I mean, my dad, of course, had to. It's all art, like it's not people. At the end of the day, it's art of a VTuber. But I remember they were watching something, and I'm sitting there fixing a an extremely graphic thumbnail. And I was not happy about having to do it with them in the room and being on one level it's weird, but then on a second level it's also like a mild distraction while I'm trying to do this well, because that job was never simple, because they could never tell you what they ever actually wanted. And I remember they're watching something, and I can tell my dad looked at the monitor, because I was like kind of like sort of across the room, not like right next to them or anything, and I just know he looked because I heard him go. I'm trying to remember what word he used. I don't remember if it was. I heard him go, "Wow, okay." And I was mad because of the whole scenario, and I was like, I fucking told you what I do, like what I do for money. And they were like, the response was, oh, well, I mean, it's fine. I just didn't think it'd be so graphic if I looked. Yeah, Dad. The Orn is ornographic, as we say. Oh, YouTube, I wish you let me say normal words. But yeah, no, that was dude, I don't even remember what the text said, but it probably said some I don't know, dude. It probably, with my luck, I was fucking editing a fucking femdom video or something, and the title says the text probably said some super cringe shit. Cause like I didn't get a whole lot to go off. I mean, I guess I got everything, but I didn't have the ability to speak with the main. I mean, I did have an ability. I could still talk to her right now if I wanted to, but she's a busy woman, so she doesn't respond a whole lot. So getting a direct link of what she wants was much harder. What would actually be what she was looking for. Like I could get a gist, but we might not come to the same conclusions. Where she liked having like a line blur background, and sometimes she wanted it to stop at stop at the art of her, and sometimes she wanted to go all the way through and middle and not, and blah 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 blah. So it became a lot of, you could say, not preference and taste, but I would somewhat say preference and taste, and so it just became a whole thing. We're still in the fucking booth. I need to take us out. Am I confessing? Is this count as a confession? Is that my confession? I edited pornographic material with my parents in the same room. Is that a confession, chat? Does that count? I feel like that counts. That doesn't feel like a confession to me, because once again, my family's strange. My mother was the kind of woman who had pictures of like topless mermaids. It wasn't like overtly sexual art. It was just very classical art of beautiful mermaid women, and well, mermaids don't wear bras because they're in the goddamn ocean. So, pretty women are just normal to me. Is the best way I can describe it. No, not Ariel. This is like medieval, nondescript mermaids type deal. So, yeah, that shit just doesn't faze me. That shit does just not fucking faze me, dude. So, I get a lot of like and I will admit I am historically fairly sexually charged, to say the least. But that's why I get like crazy, like nowadays we gotta use some fucking dramatic term like coomer or gooner or whatever. But like, I don't know, just like hot women, mostly more art than the actual physical, does not bother me, and I enjoy it on a just passive level. And people do not get that, but that is exclusively the blame of my mother, and I will happily say that. She happily says that. She is very much the, no, I am definitely the reason why you came out the way you did. It is what it is. Chat. People have wanted to look at hot women since the dawn of time. Some of the greatest Greek statues are... One of the greatest Greek I think it was Greek, not Roman. I could get that wrong. However, is or say Greek, might be Roman, sorry. Statue of a woman in a dress, wet. Okay? One of the most impressively made statues I have ever fucking seen. Yeah, all the details are there. She is wet t-shirt contesting the fuck out of that ancient Greek dress. But I just enjoy it as is. Chat is it's hot too, but that's not entirely why I enjoy it. I'm just built diff, chat. I'm sorry. Can't help it. Can't help it. Okay. I'm glad we're getting all my confessions out this week. That's very, it's very the usual chat. Me mentioning some weird thing about my life that leaves most people in chat mildly horrified or stunned. Nah, I don't stream like that, chat. I never do that. What are you talking about? That never happens. Oh, Lord. Chat, this is why we need more union meetings. I feel like I'm less weird the more I stream. I feel like if I'm a little weird every stream that happens frequently, it's not too crazy. But if I don't stream for long periods of time, I feel like I come back with streams that are entirely fucking unhinged. So better, which one's better? Who knows? Do I have anything else to say in the confession booth before I completely fucking lose my goddamn mind? Being unhinged on the internet is being free. I gotta admit, it is kind of fun. It's so weird. I would argue I am a very, very unhinged person that has spent his entire life trying to be more hinged compared to unhinged. Definitely since I became single the last time, it definitely made me a little less goofy, and I hate that. I would like to return to my goofy self. Personal, stream wise, etc. I think I was more fun back in the day, so I'd like to I try to encourage myself to be more fun and like, I'm not unoutgoing. I'm actually fairly outgoing, for better and for worse, but just to be a little more fun, you know. And I'm trying to do a lot of that through TTRPG stuff, right? Since I'm a pretty frequent DM, and unfortunately a lot of the campaigns I'm in don't allow for a whole lot of RP to get to play a little more wacky in a context that people generally wouldn't mind too much. I think it's a little sad, but you know, we do what we can do. So yeah, I try. I'm trying. I thought that was part of being autistic too. I mean, that certainly didn't help. To say the least, I don't think the autism quite helped me on that one. No, the clinical diagnosis was rather extreme. So yeah, I'm sorry. So the effects seem to be permanent. Is that just my Snape impression? Is that what that was? I actually don't know. I tried to sound dignified and like a 1800s doctor, and I think I just came out of Snape. You tell. Who knows? Who knows? I'm a really bad impressionist. That can also be a confession. I suck at impressions, which is very, very frustrating because people, generally speaking, find impressions impressive, and I've always sucked at them. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at them. The only times I've ever been good at them is when on accident. Going to go now? Alright, bye-bye, Crimson Phoenix Knight. Good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night. The only impression I'm good at is the British accent. That's only because I was a One Direction girl. Ugh. One Direction. I get reminded of early 2000s famous things occasionally. Like today, a coworker told me her and a couple other coworkers are going to a Katy Perry concert. I just... Yeah, I thought there was no shame in this chat. I will not actively participate in shaming. However, I cannot halt the Holy Spirit leaving my body as I hear some sins, okay? That's not... I can't control that. It's paranormal, alright? So, just calm thyself. Also, yes, we do shame the Katy Perry music taste. I also still will forever be not only a Katy Perry hater, I will also be a Taylor Swift hater. I don't like Taylor Swift because I don't give a shit about the music. Except for, she did Toxic, right? That was her. That's my one exception. I like Toxic because I'm a dumbass. But, she's a freak. A good chunk of her fans are freaky. Britney Spears, damn it. I'm not very good at my early 2000s music, guys. I hate to break it to you. I spent my entire childhood until like the age of like 16 listening to exclusively like Michael Jackson and metal. that was kind of, and like, well, I guess they're kind of in the metal genre, but like The Offspring, shit like that. So I'm bad. But yeah, 80s, a lot of 80s. On a huge Queen phase. Queen's good. I've got my personal favorite that I've playlisted. Where is my music? Playlist? Give me. There we go. Is Don't Stop Me Now. That one's my favorite. Under pressure. Going down. That's something. That's close enough to the lyrics. Unless we're talking about. Oh no, it's not Under Pressure. Under Pressure is the Queen song. That was the one I was thinking of. I wasn't sure if you meant Pressure by Billy Joel, which is also a good song. But it's just called Pressure, not Under Pressure. I do know the Queen song Under Pressure though. It's a little hard to forget. Yeah, we take Queen. Britney Spears, I think, if I remember correctly, is an absolute crazy person too, though. But I don't actively dislike her. She's just insane, if I remember correctly. Taylor Swift, though, no. We get an active dislike for her, though. If you're so famous... If you're so famous and your following so cultish and you are, in fact, not a politician... but your endorsement has a sway on an unironic, like, quarter of the population, I just instinctually don't like you. And I hate most Taylor Swift fans. I just don't make the rules. My only L is being an ABBA hater. I don't hate ABBA. I hate what ABBA did to me. You do, like, a fucking 2-3 day car trip exclusively listening to the same fucking 5 ABBA songs, and you tell me how great your psyche comes back. Let me know. Let me know. I don't think you'd come back sane. I'm honestly shocked I'm not in a fucking mental institution. You would happily do a 3-day car trip listening to like 5 ABBA songs on repeat? I don't believe you. You will listen to the same 5 ABBA songs for like 10 plus hours for every day for a like 3-day car trip? I don't fucking believe you. I don't. They weren't even the fucking famous songs. They were the more obscure ones that no one fucking cares about. I was driven insane by this trip. For the type of autism that makes me listen to the same song over and over and over and over for hours. I do that too. However, not to fucking ABBA of all things. That shit. Ugh. Ugh. Chat, I kind of like the organ music. Should I become a vampire VTuber? Is that what I'm learning from this experience? I do kind of like the vampire aesthetic, chat. I do like gothic vampire aesthetic. Is that what I'm learning? Chat, do I need to give up on the cute shy guy at the party slash nerdy boyfriend and just exclusively dive headfirst into emo Blink 182 oh fuck me, I'm failing my emo trivia. What is their name, dude? Fuck. I got this, chat. Hold on, I'm not looking at chat. I know it. What is the one I'm not looking. They did the Black Parade album. You know this one. You've listened to at least one of their songs before. Well, I've been forced to listen to a lot of their songs, but there's only one I've intentionally liked. Holy bejesus. This is depressing. I am thinking so hard, chat, and there's nothing. By the way, the song I like from the Black Parade album is Mama, just for anyone who was wondering. No, I'm out. I'm fucking out of, I cannot. My Chemical Romance, holy fuck. Oh my god, I'm eating more pudding. Is that what my problem is? Am I not alive, chat? Holy shit. Am I not fucking working? Is it too much sugar or too little sugar? I don't know. I'm gonna just be embarrassed, chat. I'm just gonna be embarrassed for a minute. Fun fact, chat. Throughout my childhood, I've been the metal, edgy, violence, sex person. Pretty much my entire life, right? And so, my sister, fun fact, spent most of my childhood saying I was annoying and edgy, right? I was dramatic. And I wasn't like a goth. I was more like a metal, skulls, black clothing, etc. type. Not like the emo of the era, but spent so much of her childhood calling me edgy, and until she hit like late teen years, adulthood, did she become just as bad as me, if not worse. And then backpedals and says she would never said those things. Oh, the world we live in. Yeah, no, it was very much Chemical Romance. Dude, they were so fucking popular, dude. And you know, I bet, funnily enough, I've only ever had one of their songs on a playlist that I liked because some friends I had were obsessed with them. I bet you now, as an adult, if I went back and I listened to some My Chemical Romance, I'd probably like most of their songs. As much as that hurts me to say physically, because My Chemical Romance fans are some of the most annoying motherfucking people on the planet, especially back then. But I would probably like a good chunk of their songs, and I find that personally depressing. How was that emo teen? Yeah. There's actually, I don't remember any emos in high school. Now that I think about it. I mean, there's definitely people who had like emo tastes, but I don't remember any emos. I remember furries. They were creepy and unshowered even back then. Yeah, no, just kind of weird people. But I don't remember, like, emos. I must warn you, Waffles. Anyone who says that it is not, like, 25 or, like, 24 or, you know, like, somewhere in there in that range-ish, Anyone who says that they never had the cringe phase is either hasn't had it yet or is currently in it. Just elder advice. People people who say that haven't had it yet or are actively in it and are just unaware. The cringe phase comes at 21. I guess you could say like your secondary cringe phase comes at 21, because then you're like an adult and can drink and are still stupid. You know? I don't think I had a... If I had a cringe phase, the secondary cringening, I don't think, well... I'm debating on whether or not starting this channel counts as the second cringening for me. I hadn't thought of that. Chat, that might count. That might count. Chat. I do not know how to feel about this. I'm shaking my head. I know you can't see it, but I am shaking my head. If I had a model, you would. The models are expensive. I'd like to have one, but fuck, dude. I can't save money for professional wrestling school and a model at the same time, because those fucking things are expensive. Chad, if I just become a fit professional wrestler, I'll just turn a goddamn camera on at that point, because I've got abs for people to fucking look at. We'll make shit easy. We'll come for fucking Hassan Piker's annoying ass community. You know, I would happily, if that were ever to happen, take the Hassan Piker position as the most annoying person on the internet. I would be happy to take that position, quite easily. Do we return to? Do we return to lesbian ghost kissing game, chat? That also pisses me the fuck off. Do we leave the confession booth finally? I think we do. Chat. I think we can swap back. I think we've had enough of me outing myself with bizarre confessions for the meantime. Hassan Piker is someone you should ignore even exists. You know, you say that, Egg, like, corruption is a good thing, that is a good thing that I cause corruption. Just for context. You say that like it's I've had good impact. Plus, without this channel, I would have never had my beloved fish. I know. I'm the fucking matchmaker, apparently. Oh my god, my rotator cuff. Holy fuck, chat. Ow. Okay, enough stretching for me. Fuck. God bless. Oh, this is true. The matchmaker for others, but not for myself. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Waffles did, like, briefly mention it earlier, but it was like, oh yeah, wasn't there someone you don't hate at the hospital? And it's like, yesn't, I guess. Such is life. Alright. Let's see if I can achieve the ability to stream things. Let's see. Game. There we go. We will pause the music and switch to game. Okay, yeah. Game is audible. We will Continue where we left off. Yeah, I never beat chapter 9. We've gotten all the way to 9. I think there's 9, 12 levels total? I guess 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe just 9. It'd be weird if it was 11 levels. That would be an odd choice. Who knows? Say you've had a good impact on your life? Well, I hope so. I hope I haven't had a bad impact. That would be bad. Oh yeah, I've been playing on the hardest mode. I forgot about that. Zamora. That's the first chick. Alright, let's see what we can do. I need 2 hands for this. That's not... Oh, right, it's enter. I'm a troglodyte, chat. I forgot how this game fucking works. Hold on. Okay, got the thing, need to fix that. Bam. Oh yeah, she went turbo ultra mode. God, that. Chat, we're gonna keep it together. Oh my god, she's fast. I forgot. Oh no, chat. No. Oh no. You can fix her? Nah, I like her how she is. I can make her worse, actually. Okay, alright, we gotta... No, fuck, here we go. Okay. Oh, of course. No! Dude, she has a smack that has just such a long fucking reach. How do I fucking compete? Alright, come on, you bitch. Woo! Oh, Chad, I haven't had a chance to warm up. I haven't even had a chance to warm up. Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna be so bad tonight, isn't it? It's so Jover. Okay. Alright, oh man, Chad, dude, when she does the cross move, where she just keeps chasing you and doing cross attacks, that shit is the fucking worst. Dude, I must have been in the goddamn zone when we did that shit last stream. I don't know. Stop. No more smickety. Ooh, these fingers. Perspective is kind of hard. I need to use 2 hands, or sadly spacebar and shift. Eat. I don't know. Whatever the fuck that is. Ugh, chat. Okay. I remember we can kind of cheese things. We can do a setup. There we go. See, now we're perfectly set up. Bam. All right, let's go. Let's get this shit. Oh, what the fuck, chat? I just fixed that generator. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Top of the moan. 10 out of 10 flawless maneuvers. Why did the Kendrick Lamar bars not help me? Okay. Okay, dodge. Nope. There we go. Okay. No, why is she so fast sometimes and so slow others? She's just like my brain cells. Oh, learning. Alright. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Double. Shit. Alright, now she's gonna... Lightning. Oh my god, the cross is so hard. I don't know why it's so hard for my brain. Okay, battery. I gotta get. Oh my god, chat, my fingies. My fingies are borked. Okay, we're juking, we're jiving, we're using 2 fingers. Oh, a generator blew up. I didn't even fucking notice. I'm oblivious, chat. Oh my god. I gotta, hold on. Keyboard, we gotta change these controls. Hold on. Interact, that's gotta be shift. What the fuck? Left shift is not. Okay, control, I guess. Space and shift is special, but that doesn't seem to have an effect. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm just gonna take a wild guess. I took a wrong guess, chat. Alright. Chat, I should have just played like Tony Hawk Underground or something like that instead. I made a terrible decision. Okay. Nope. Almost died. We're fine. Holy shit, that was close. I gotta... Holy shit. Pardon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, generator. Generator! Hit detection can be a little hit or miss. I don't mean her hit detection. I mean, my ability to interact with things sometimes does not feel accurate. You know, I could just make this way easier on myself and just play some dumbass fucking streamer game. Although those usually require friends, which I lack. So I would not. What? What was I supposed to do? Okay. There we go. Chat, we may not get super far with this game. I must admit, this might be one of those days. Oh my god, 2 of the same fucking item. Gibby. Dude, I cannot reliably predict where she's going to teleport. I feel like I get the vibe of where she's gonna teleport because she kind of like hopscotches left, right, left, right, left, right on to you. But then I guess sometimes her left, right gets fucked up because there's like a corner and she can't go to the left or she can't go to the right. So she hits the same side twice. And that, I think, is what fucks me up. Ow. There wasn't even a ghost. There was not a single ghost. Not one lesbian, chat. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, the game with Roma? Yeah, that was the Stalker Anomaly with the Gamma mod pack. That game was... I must admit, that game was equally frustrating. It was just very funny. I love that game though. It's very fun, although I don't... Shit. I don't believe I have it installed anymore. Because I uninstalled it for a bit because I wasn't really playing it, but I got rid of the mod pack and not my saves. So I was still able to go back to it. And then I did, but my saves didn't... There was a big update and it kind of fucked up my save. So I like lost a bunch of stuff and I lost Roma and... So I kind of lost my juice for the... Oh shit, I don't think I've ever been hit by those. I kind of lost my jam for that game. So I did a new save, you know, I had fun, but I never properly went back. Yeah, rip Roma. So true, yeah, I just kind of loaded the game back up after like a big update, and then, yeah, Roma just simply did not exist, and I was like, what? Where's my boy? Where's my boy Roma? Chat, I think we just have to, in the future, we just gotta pay homage to Roma moving forward. I wish eating the thingy did anything. It's called a special button, but yet it does nothing. Chat, they call it an oven when you eat the hot food of out the food. I think that's roughly the quote. Anyone who knows the meme I'm referring to, you are just as broken as I am. Oh, okay. This is unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, fuck me! Oh my god, I didn't start the fucking machine! Chat, I wish I wasn't dual booting 2 operating systems and I had access to my Oblivion right now and we would be playing that instead, although that game would probably stream like ass. The game runs like ass normally, so let alone fucking streaming. Holy shit. No, please get around the corner! Tomato sandwich. Okay. That is... Sometimes you think about what condiments the sandwich is named after, and sometimes it just doesn't feel right, what people say. And tomato sandwich is one of those. Tomato does not feel relevant enough to name a sandwich after. Perhaps a controversial opinion of mine. But Chad, if I'm known for anything, it is my slightly controversial opinions on life and things. I got it. No! I thought she was going to be a little lower. That's what he said. Ow. Okay, I kind of asked for that one. It's a southern thing. Not a southern thing I am aware of, but that does not mean much. I will just pretend this is not a southern thing, this is a Texas thing. My North Carolina ass can continue saying he's southern. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you be angry, woman. There we go. Just tell women to be mad. It usually works out. Step 1, if a woman is upset, tell her to calm down. Fuck! Oh, what the fuck? That reached me? Huh? Huh? Say huh? I feel fucking bamboozled. How many I gotta repair? 8? I gotta repair 8 fucking engines? Shit. Alright. We ready. We ready. We ready. We ready. Alright. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I thought she would be zapping above me, so I gotta go low, but she doesn't always invert. It feels very random when she does not invert her pattern. There we go. What? That hit. This is cringe. This is bullshit. Okay. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Okay. Bam. Bam. No, I thought I'd be past the line, champ. This game does not look that hard, and to be perfectly frank, it for the most part wasn't until like this level and the level before it. is when it became a living a living hellscape. Chat, hell is real. It's been created. It has lesbians in it. I don't know what they meant by that. Oh, Lord. Listen, I love tomato bread and mayo, just not exclusively as the only items available. They're great additions, but making that it don't feel great. It feels like it feels like something's missing. Get out of my way. No. Can't figure out this one is completely simple. Oh, it is simple. We're gaming. No! I should have stayed on the button. A little bit of bacon ever hurt anybody? No, it is not. Don't ask your doctor about your cholesterol. It's fine. We're gonna drink water while this sets up. Kapow! Kapow! Okay, oh shit. Wait. I think the trap actually hit me, not even her. I actually can't tell though. Here we go, champ. I'm just gonna do this. It's good, bitch. Ooh. I also feel like sometimes our attack reaches significantly farther than I think it does. Whether that's my dumb ass not understanding distance or if it's inconsistent. I don't think it's inconsistent. I'd be shocked if it was, but... Oh. She reached so far. Damn bitch, how long them arms? Apparently fucking vary. WNBA player over here. Huh? I couldn't even see her. Honey ham and cooked egg in my sandwich. I mean, that's not uncommon. Just like a breakfast sandwichy deal. Not particularly weird in my opinion. Oh, fuck. No, I make Scooby-Doo type sandwiches and I live for it. That is what you should strive for. The Scooby-Doo sandwich is the goal. The 15-decker sandwich with completely illogical items back to back. I had to go up. I just had to wait. I just had to wait. But I couldn't wait, chat. I'm impatient. Okay. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got a city to... Damn it. We got lesbians to kiss. Fuck. Nope. Okay. Well, I think I've actually concerned fishy with my sandwich picks, not gonna lie. I think that's like a good sign that you're doing them correctly. I don't necessarily know if I trust Fish's sandwich eating acumen, to be perfectly honest. No, see, she did it. She used all my left twice. Oh, chat, another game we need to finish? We need to finish, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. We started it the day we finished, Shape-Shifting Detective. And we didn't get far because it was late. We didn't get far because it was late. And we never went back to it. And I need to play that game again because it's getting a sequel like so many years after the fact. And so I gotta beat that game because last time I've seen that game completed was... okay. So long ago. I mean, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker is a very obscure game, so don't feel bad about not knowing about it, because most people don't. It's an obscure, full-motion video game, alright? They're not a particularly popular genre of game. I hit the button to give the stupid engine the thing it needs, and sometimes it's like it's highlighted, but you don't get to put that in. You don't get to repair that engine. Okay, chat. We need the Freezy boy, the Freezy briefcase that holds my Frosted Flakes. Let me check. Use the pipe. Use the Freezy engine again. Shit! I thought she'd pass me. Alright. Engine. Set up a new engine. Yeah, just miss being invested in the gaming community. It's okay. It's okay. It take time. I mean, I really gotta be interested in what they fucking give a fuck about, to be perfectly frank. Engine Freezy. Engine Freezy. Oh shit, she's gone that way. No! I just gotta... one thing I gotta focus on, chat, is when she starts doing the pattern, the cross pattern, I just gotta focus more on, ow, arm hair. I just gotta focus more on waiting out the jukes, right? Just like going through the... I'm just stupid. Going through the motion of the dodge before I worry about literally anything else. Shit. Sometimes the perspective fucks me when she does that. She's jumping up in the air, but it's a 2D game, so really she just goes up the screen. Occasionally throws me off, and I inappropriately adjust. She moves so fast, how the fuck are you supposed to win? I mean, I've beaten her before. I mean, she was not quite this fast when I did it, and she wasn't quite as enraged as she currently is, but you know. No, whoa! She was already starting her second attack before the first beam went away, dude. How? How is that fair? How? 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 Gaming. See, this... I need to move a little harder. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. I need to focus on juking. Press the same generate breaks twice. Okay. I'm hoping... Nope. Battery. No! I thought I could juke. I just have to go up. I don't know why I keep choosing the diagonals because it's consistent in my mind, but I really need to just pick whatever is genuinely closer. Instead of whatever shit my brain tries to do. Okay, double engine failure. Engine pipe. No! I just needed to stay down. I can never tell. I can never tell because I'm not really I'm not looking at her most of the time. I'm kind of looking at the rest of the map, trying to, or where I'm looking ahead of where I'm going. See, okay, she gets the juke, she gets the schwerk. Whew. No, please don't bonk me. No, I panicked! I panicked! Chat. Just 8. She got to repair 8 generators. She got to repair 8. It's not even that many. Technically, it's only 7. You get the first one free. That's free. It's just 7. I just gotta do it 7 times. Ow! Alright, Jen. Alright, let's get the shoot. Let's get the shoot. Let's get the shoot. Let's get the shoot. It's being invested in the Genshin Honkai Star Rail stuff. I'm so glad I was not born with a fucking gambling addiction. Holy shit, thank God I don't give a fuck about any of those. Thank the Lord. Okay. Oh, needs the freezy boy. Dude, sometimes, I swear to God, sometimes she can swing so goddamn far. Hello? What? Bhutan? Okay, freezy boy. Okay. Freezy boy. Chat, maybe I should just buy Resident Evil 4 Remake and make my life a little easier. No! The traps! Only necessity to play The Sims now? Which Sims is the important question. 2, 3, or 4? No! Oh, Sims 4 because it was free? That is valid. That is fair. Sims 4 just so much is DLC and so much just isn't in the game that was in 3, and it's very depressing. But EA is literally just the scum of the earth, so what were we expecting? That's a lot of fucking lightning, madam. Oh my God, they're asking for double items? What the shit? Oh, fuck. Chat, this got way harder. Oh, fuck me, I didn't know. No! I only had like 2 engines left. Oh, chat, I didn't think they'd start getting 2 items per repair. I wasn't ready for that. I was not. I did not either. I was so close. I was so close. Okay. Alright. She also got way the fuck faster. I'll like just casually point that out. Nope. No, I'm so scared. Oh my God. Pipe. No, I just. Yeah, I've come to learn that. I knew EA was bad, but actually playing The Sims made me realize how scammy the entire experience of The Sims is. Dude, it did not used to be that way. EA used to be good company. They did not used to be this way, but now every fucking game they make is a goddamn literal scam. I mean, you had to pay for, like, rain in The Sims 4 or some shit. It was like snow. You couldn't get snow without paying money. Now it's back when the game wasn't fucking free. It's sort of a nightmare. And they've ruined every game series I've ever touched at this point. Oh, Jesus Christ. Got into gaming at the worst time because everything's $80 now. Just do not buy them. I promise you the $80 games aren't even worth it. Go play old games. Go play old games. I'm not even coming even close to joking. I mean this with all sincerity. Go play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like 2 or 3. Shit. Those games are like $20. I think Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is $10. One of the best made games ever. Runs on any computer. Go play... Oh, that's annoying. Go play the original Deus Ex. Go play Sid Meier's Pirates. Go play something. I don't know. Beyond Good and Evil. I goofed, chat. I goofed. I didn't grab the thing I needed. Bless. Go play the original Need for Speed on an emulator. Go play old shit that you can't even buy anymore, so you don't even have like a moral obligation to buy it because you physically can't. Just to emulate that shit. Go back in time to cheap games, or indie games are also a good option. Just saying. I feel like indie games can be a little bit of a la cringe, but they're not immune to stupidity, but go play Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. Not the Old Republic, those are different. If I could get past her. An old person that enjoys Mahjong and Solitaire, play Balatro. Play Balatro. You can get it on your phone. You can get it on your computer. It costs like $15. I think. It's like 20, maybe? Get Balatro. Play Balatro. Infinitely replayable. Oh, shit. No! It's fine, chat. We'll get there eventually. Kind of like a long road trip you feel like never ends. Like, you factually know it will. It's really not passing any... Time is not passing any slower than it normally does. But, don't feel like it. Doesn't feel believable. No! I've seen my friends play Balatro, but I've never done it myself because it looks overstimulant. I didn't even do anything. How did... Oh, I think I was holding right. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, hold on a minute, I just died. How'd the ghost get me? She didn't. She did not. You can turn... I mean, I would really not call Balatro overstimulating, and I mean, you can turn off a lot of the quote-unquote overstimulating stuff to make it a little less visually calm, etc., etc. But, no, it's really not that crazy. You should for sure play it. You'd probably really like it. Lucas. Ow. Alright, chat. Alright, let's get this shit. Come on. Right. Could fiddle with the settings, I'm just lazy. I mean, it ain't that difficult to fucking fiddle with the settings in 4 seconds. Just CRT down, shake off, reduced motion on, easy. Easy game. Eat some more chicken tikka masala while I let the game be smart. Oh god, no hiccups, please. Holy shit. This is not the time. I just... Flashbacks to BG3 hyperfixation. Did you ever... I remember you had a chance to play. Did you ever beat it? I really need to go back to BG3. I have not beaten that game. I have not even gotten super far in that game just because friends keep making me restart the motherfucker. So I've never get very far. Ah, greed. Greed. Greed is what killed me. I'm not a dragon. Greed killed me. I'm a vampire. Hubris kills me mostly. Shit, I thought the trap went off. Only beaten it once, and that was over a year ago now. Once I can handle even more screen time, I'd definitely be considering going through it, though. I mean, the fact that you beat it the one time is kind of impressive, because that game's long as fuck. I mean, just really long. So, yeah, I mean, the fact you beat it once is impressive in itself. And, I mean, depending on what decisions you make, what order you do things, what race and class you play, who you romance, etc., changes that game so much that it is borderline a completely different experience every time you play it. I mean, play the game the exact... Ow. Play the game the exact same, but do things in a different order, and you will notice how much they put thought into that game, where characters and plot lines change based on the order you do the quests. Or if you do quests before you actually even get the quest. I mean, it just gives the game a whole new fucking experience with how much thought they put into that and how much you can get out of the game. Oh my god. Fucking god damn it. A battery. Because of course it's a battery. I did this in a bad way. Nope. Okay. Ugh. I'm throwing. I'm getting worse. I forgot I'm getting worse. I got really close and I'm getting worse. The game itself is genuinely fascinating and interesting at point. I've spread it through my family. I've gotten some people to buy PS5s just to play it. That is crazy. Very good game. D&D is in fact cool. Contrary to popular belief. Although unfortunately D&D is actually popular now, and that makes it people incredibly annoying now. No, I tried to double back because we're doing the fucking cross pattern shit. And I walked back into it. I just need to stay still. I already fucking dodged it. I'm a fucking gigabozo. Okay. Okay. We give it a moment. We give it a second. We breathe, chat. We suck in oxygen. We exhale carbon dioxide. Okay. Dude, I'm just going to D&D meetups. I mean, if it's related to your mobility issues, I mean, just do them online, or have them just, you know, virtually you in. If someone has a laptop, they can just Discord you in. Just fucking do it that way. So, I mean, I do most of my stuff online anyway, just because most of the people I play with aren't on the same goddamn continent or state as me. So I mean, I do it that way a lot, but I mean, you can have a non-remote group have like a one remote player. Assume, like I said, assuming that's even the reason why, and it's not a scheduling conflict or the group broke up or something, etc., etc. Battery. I need to camp this battery actually. Oh. No! There was no lightning! Hold on a minute. There was no lightning, game. Fucking bullshit. There was no lightning and you know it. There was nothing. It already flashed, but I get hit by it. I was close too, dude. Maybe I should stream through all of BG3. Dude, that takes a long time though. That's not a short game. I don't stream frequently enough for that. That's a lot. That takes a long time. And then Chad would have to listen to me talk about how much I like Shadowheart, and that would be unbearable in itself. Or Minthara. I guess it depends on the vibe I'm feeling. Morally gray women apparently are my bit. Morally gray to evil love bombing women. That seems to be my bit. This feels... I feel like I should be back in the confession booth after saying that, but that's okay. It's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. I tried to check what was wrong with that engine and it just didn't feel like letting me know. Holy shit, I'm alive. Okay. Just gotta pick these up. I got a vibe. No, the fucking trap, dude. I actually was starting to get the vibe. I mean, I just have the pattern recognition. She doesn't really do all that much crazy. I, generally speaking, know what she's gonna do. I just gotta not be a fucking bozo and just donk. See, run you cross. Bam. Bam. I walk into the tracks. I'm paying attention to her, not the fucking world. Grrr. I just gotta get to a point where I don't even think about dodging her and it's just like instinct. Ah, fuck. Here we go. We're gonna... Oh. No! I was really hoping she would have started a little lower and I would have juked. I would have juked. I didn't want to juke into it. Grr. Oh, chat, I should make my Discord PFP grr from Invader Zim. I've been thonking. Right now, my Discord profile picture is Drippy from Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And it's my current PFP on Discord. But I kind of wanted to change it. I've been rocking the Drippy for a while. Maybe I should do grr from Invader Zim. Kind of feeling the vibe, chat. Sick. Gotta get the Shadow Heart peel though. Dude, she's kind of a bad bitch though. Fuck. She's a bad bitch who's very nice to you. And then depending on stuff with the story, she has just a major fucking crash out and then dyes her hair all white. And then is slightly embarrassed about it. Peak. I vote for the GUR PFP. It'd be funny if I changed my whole ass fucking YouTube channel to GUR. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't have like a whole lot to worry about. I'm not that big of it. I am the niche micro celebrity, so I mean, I really shouldn't worry about it that much. Shit. I've gotten away with things I feel like I shouldn't have in the past in this game, and that informed me with bad habits. That I can like juke her in ways that I just cannot. Just on like a purely visual level, Minthara's kind of a bad bitch too. Most of my PFPs are Gareth from the Labyrinth, so they can't escape Goblin Kings on any platform. Evidently not. It's not even a crossover I intended. I hadn't even thought about that. We're both blonde, aren't we? Hmm. Strange. Ow. Unintentional crossover on that one. Long hair, Goblin Kings. Seems to be a bit of a vibe there, I'm just saying. Like divine intervention. No! I panicked on the bit, dude. No panic. Calm. Cool. Collected. Just gonna waste my fucking time. No! She cornered me! I just gotta focus more on juking than getting to my destination. Because most of the time, I'm really not in that crazy of a rush. I just gotta accept. A June bug just flew into my glasses. I think I'm about to die. I just do this crazy trick called not wearing glasses. Doctors don't want you to know this, but fuck. You can just not wear your glasses. I do not recommend doing that. I didn't wear my glasses and somehow gained eyesight back. I would not recommend this method for anyone else. No! See, oh, dude, I out-fucking ran her. God damn it. I screamed so loud my neighbor stepped out onto the patio, so that's no good. It's usually not a good sign. Rip just trying to get some fresh air. Fresh air is overrated. Ow. Dude, sometimes she swings half the fucking map, I swear. It's just not jukeable. Come on, come on. Shit, maybe I should be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Maybe I should be doing that instead of this. Holy fuck. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam, bam, bam. You move. Check. She's gonna do that. Yeah, we got, you know what we need. She's gonna miss. Bam, bam, bam. Move. Fix. She's gonna do bing, bang, boom. I check. I see. Swing. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna say this the whole time, Chad. Say it with me. She's gonna do the thing. She's gonna chase. She's gonna swing. She's gonna miss. I thought she would miss, dude. Sometimes it's just enough in between to fuck me. It's a bad choice of words, but that's, I've accepted my fate, I guess. Bing, bang, boom, we move. She's gonna chase me. She's gonna do the bingity bang da boom. She's gonna chase me. Bang, bang, boom. We're gonna leave. They didn't fix for some reason. Gonna check. She's gonna swing. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna go to the case. We're gonna check. We're gonna run all the way over here. We're gonna do that. She's gonna swing. Bing, bang, boom. We're gonna grab the battery. We're gonna repair. We're gonna check. Or grab the ice case. We're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go the long way. Bing, bang, boom. Alright, we're gonna go fix this. Bam. We're gonna run all the way around. I got some fixing I need to do. That's kind of a problem. Bing, bang, boom. Grab the case. She's already done the thingy, unfortunately. Fuck! Chad, I had it. I had it. She did the thing where she fucking starts out close to the wall and I try and juke into the wall. I think that's enough inches. Become a fresh air fiend, unfortunately. Can't stand being inside for too long anymore. I really drag myself onto the porch. I see. I see. Okay. Alright, Chad. Describing everything she does in real time, I guess, is helping, so I hope you don't mind. Because I'm doing it anyway. Bing, bang, boom, and then we move, and then she's gonna chase me, and then she's gonna do bing, 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 bing. Alright, and then she's gonna chase me, and then she's gonna swing at me when she gets close, and hit me after she flies past me. Apparently, she can miss and still hit me. I don't have that much longer to stream, so I need to beat this fucking level. Bing, bang, boom, then we run. We check, she's gonna catch up, she's gonna get Angie mode. We're gonna keep running, she's gonna catch up to me. She's gonna swing, bing, bang, boom. We're gonna move, we're gonna pick up the engine because we need it. We're gonna place the case, she's doing this. I tried to back out into the fucking, I tried to back out of the way. I tried. Okay. Five more for the face. Come on. Okay. Swings. Hang up. I thought she was higher up than she was, Jack. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ah! It's not fine. It's not fine. game really should not be that hard. It would probably help if I didn't play it when I was tired. That would probably... I'd probably increase my reaction time just to smidgems. But who needs reaction time when you've got God Gamer Instincts? Check. Cool. Check. Pick up. Ding, bang, boom. Repair. Let her get angry. Swing. Bing, bang, boom. Pick the thing up. Do the repair. Please. Bing, bang, boom. Pardon. Swing. Bing, bang, boom. Go, bam. She's gonna do the smeeshy smash. She's gonna come. She's gonna try and whack me. Bing. I didn't know when she was gonna start. She started delayed, so if she starts delayed, it fucks up my whole tempo. And sometimes I think she does, but I just think it's on me. Just expecting her hit range to activate a little sooner than it actually does. We got it. We got this. I promise. Okay. Cart. Bing. Bang. Boom. Use reverse psychology. You're so right. You know, ghost lesbian, I hate being hit by hot ghost lesbians. You should not do that. You and I, we don't want this thing to happen. It's my little secret. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that run was fucked. I goofed that, but making some bad decisions. It's fine. Alright. Swing. Bang, bang, boom. Lightning. She's gonna swing. Bang, bang, boom. Go this way. Pick up. Just fuck it. She's charging up the... She's firing her laser. Bang, bang, boom. We need the double sauce. Double sauce, you're gonna swing. Bang, bang, boom. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna deposit that. We're gonna deposit. No! I wasn't looking. I was not looking. I got distracted by the multi thingies. Cause instead of doing the malt ones, I was starting to like kind of mix and match, and that's not good. Mixing and matching, no good. No good. Bad for brain. Ding. Boom. Shit, I forgot bing bang boom. No! I didn't think that lightning was gonna hit me. I pushed. Most of my deaths are coming from fucking pure hubris now. Bang, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. No! I panicked, dude. I panicked because the lightning spot turned right on me. Dude, if this bitch is this bad, how bad's the other ones ever gonna be that I thought were harder? That shit's scary to think about. Just gonna pound that lightning. And then I'm greeting and trying to fucking do the goddamn the fucking engine before she's done. trying to think I can do both at the same time, and I cannot. Fix me, fix me, fix me. You cannot. Shit. Chad, are we up to date on the Cinder situation? We up to date on that? I'm not usually the VTuber drama gossip guy, but the information has been a little hard to avoid. And although I never, you know, I don't really watch streamers, I did watch back when she was, Ashi.mp3. I did watch that stuff. Ah. What drama? Basically like 7 million Google Docs were dropped on Cinder about Cinder the VTuber for apparently being her and her manager slash boyfriend slash maybe husband, whatever the fuck the officiality is, apparently have done some good old sabotage, bullying, gaslighting, manipulating, gossiping, the etc. on a fairly large scale. And her artist, who's kind of got famous doing art for her, it was the first one to talk, and then everybody started talking. Everyone was like, alright, here's my Google Doc, alright, here's my Google Doc. And, you know, I'm not usually one that puts much credibility in it's topical to talk about the person, so suddenly everybody has something to say out of nowhere, and usually I don't put much credibility to that. However, basically everyone who dropped a Google Doc, everybody who dropped the Google Doc had, like, a lot of evidence in said Google Doc. I mean, oh yeah, she also cheated on her boyfriend manager, ? It's unclear on whether or not the relationship was known by her boyfriend or not, because it was when she was new to the ASMR community, and so she like flirted with another ASMR person who was more successful than her and kind of led him on. And then it's kind of unclear, like I said, if the boyfriend knew and it was just like a giant manipulation tactic, which kind of seems to be their MO, or if she genuinely did just cheat on him and he genuinely doesn't know. Kind of unclear. My brain is leaning towards he was probably aware, because like I said, this is just kind of their fucking thing. Noticeably, is to just literally lie and manipulate at literally any cost to be successful, no matter whether it's sabotaging friends or not. So is a Google Doc. There's Twitter only lets you tweet so many fucking words and doesn't really let you format anything. So gotta drop the Google Doc that everyone can read. I thought she'd miss. Hearing this and currently experiencing my own personal VTuber drama is certainly something. Just a similar drama within your own life, or VTuber drama in itself? I assume you mean just similar drama, but yeah. So, and Cinder was kind of a big deal in the community just because she was fairly popular. She was the biggest, like, I don't think she was the biggest, but she was, I think she was for a while, but not a bit. But was the biggest, we'll just say, indie VTuber, right? She didn't have a corporation backing her. It was just her and her quote-unquote manager, which, Shondo is another VTuber. She's kind of funny. I actually will watch clips of hers. And she put out a tweet a while ago saying, oh, you know, there's no such thing as an indie VTuber with a manager that's actually just their boyfriend. God, that tweet ceases to stop being correct. It just is fucking infinitely correct that every VTuber that's like hee hee ha ha, I have a manager and I'm an indie, is 99.9% of the time fucking said manager. Just every time. Every fucking time, dude, without fail. It's just so funny. And Cinder put out a response, and her response took no responsibility and pretty much exclusively lied, and then also blamed her boyfriend exclusively, and then gave the old, oh, why he's no longer managing me, guys. We're going separate ways, and no one actually knows what the fuck that actually means. So if we're doing the classic VTuber drama spiel, that means she's just posting that because he's a not as public figure. She's going to publicly throw him under the bus and then continue just, you know, being literally like married to him or whatever, and then nothing happens. And it's just the same shit because, you know, chat. If you know, you know. So yeah, possibly one of the worst responses I've seen to allegations, possibly shit ever. Just actually the worst. Very similar to my best friend who's a VTuber on a smaller node, but the community is currently blowing up, and yikes. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. A lot of famous VTubers are retiring. A lot of famous indie VTubers are getting in trouble, and there's Google Docs flying all around, and Niji Sanji is driving their ass into the fucking ground, and you know, like smaller VTuber agencies are firing people, and shit's a little crazy at the moment. Some are significantly more crazy than others. I think I fucked that up anyway. People are weird. People are weird indeed. People are, in the words of the Doors, people are strange. And faces come out of the rain when you're strange. People don't remember your name. And you are strange. Fuck, I didn't do the double. Well, I tried to. I hit the button twice, but the game did not give a shit. Pick up the fucking briefcase! Oh my god, okay. Some of my deaths come from the fact that I hit the button to pick something up, and it doesn't fucking pick up, and it makes me do something else instead, and it makes me so mad when that happens. It's not even my fault at that point. That because I double tapped control, and it did not matter. Also, anyone who hasn't listened to The Doors, they should go listen to The Doors. Great band. I'm mildly focusing, so I apologize. Ooh, I just thought of another great game people should go play. Evil Genius 1. Oh, such a good game. No! Way! I don't even have to do that much. It's not even that much. It's really rather shrinkle. not even trying, dude. I'm not even trying. Ugh. Okay. I'm boned. I'm boned. I'm boned! No, I actually fixed the engine and I got smashed anyway! Oh. Okay. Donald Duck impression over. Donald Duck impression over. Why the pain? Just let me fucking kiss the goddamn ghost. Okay. Chat, we've tried. We've tried to smooch the ghost and we have failed to smooch the ghost. The goose. I am running out of time though, unfortunately. I only have a limited amount of time to stream in a day. I'm running out of that time. I'm trying to remember how my friend's drama started. All I know is that this dude in legal trouble because of all the shit he's pulled so far is bad. Yeah. Fuck around and find out, as they say. Now, don't do illegal shit, kids. Do not do illegal shit. It's not worth it most of the time. Would not recommend. Well, chat. I would like to stream again sometime soon. I want to get a fucking video out. Just getting the time to, having the inspiration and the time to write for the videos and then record and edit and everything. Having the time, the inspiration is hard, especially when I feel like I have all these cool ideas and none of them fit in like a ASMR RP thing, right? They just don't fit what I do. I'm a writer who isn't good at the writing the stuff that I do, you know? I just I'm a bad writer. It is just an unfortunate fact. Hopium for more streams? There will, the least I can do is streams. That's easy. I can't do many in a week, but I mean, I can at least, you know, do 2 streams a month. Like, I can... Wednesdays are my most free day. Chat, let's just talk about my schedule real quick. And why. Just let me explain. Monday, I have a TTRPG campaign. Tuesday, I have a TTRPG campaign every other Tuesday. Wednesday, I have nothing. Thursday is when I watch wrestling. Friday is family in a TTRPG campaign. Saturday is a TTRPG campaign every other day. Or every other week. And Sunday is a TTRPG campaign every other week. You can see the lack of fucking free time, especially when I go to work and I come home and I want to work out for a full hour and then I want to shower and I'm a lazy fuck, so I take a long time to shower and then I get out and then I have to prepare and then I have to go do the fucking thing that is that day. I love TTRPGs, and I actually want to start more. That's the worst part. Is I want to run even more. That's kind of my problem. Is I want to run even more. However, I am also going crazy, not having free time for almost a full fucking year. It has been well, since I started working, which is really what made this a problem. That's been 8 or 9 months now. That just makes shit fucking hard to chat. Hard. When do you eat and sleep? I only sleep 6 hours, about-ish, 6 hours, roughly, on a good day. Your schedule sounds packed. It is, and I'm pretty much waiting for my campaigns to start dying off. Genuinely. Monday's a campaign run by me. Once that campaign's done, I don't think I'm gonna run any campaigns. The Tuesday one's not going away. The Sunday one is going to end, but then it's going to it's going to restart now. So next session will be a new campaign, so I don't know how long that's going to go for, and whether or not that's going to be consistent or not going into the extended future, I don't know. Friday, who the fuck knows? I don't know, that campaign's interesting to say the least. So who the fuck knows where that one's going to go. You know, all I know is I gotta pause my campaigns that I run. I gotta step it back a little bit and start give myself more free time to do more things, like write videos again. I have a Lucha Underground script I haven't fucking finished yet. I still want to talk about Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground is more relevant now than when I started the script. It is more relevant now because WWE bought the rights to Lucha Underground and just bought fucking AAA Mexico. I gotta finish that script, bro. I gotta do it, dude. And because Lucha Underground's relevant. It's relevant again. It's relevant. Give me more wrestling, hell yeah. I hope you've been continuing to watch and enjoy wrestling. I really do. Especially now that AEW is on Max and WWE's Raw is on Netflix. It's pretty easy to watch because most people have at least one of those two things. What is Lucha Underground? I'm glad you asked. Lucha Underground was a professional wrestling TV show sister company to another Mexican company called AAA Worldwide Wrestling. I think it's technically what their name is. Yeah, so they wanted to run AAA wanted to run an American lucha show, so they started Lucha Underground, which its whole thing was it was going to be a Mexican soap opera, but in America, and had wrestling instead of being a normal professional wrestling show, and it kind of fucking rocked. It just unfortunately went downhill and was very, 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 very sad, but overall it was awesome. And got a lot of good wrestlers their starts, and it was very good for the industry. I have been. WrestleMania was a lot of fun, you know? WrestleMania was an experience this year because Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley put on one of the best, full stop, period, the best women's triple threat match. And then honestly are a contender for one of the best triple threat matches at WrestleMania, period. That match was fucking crazy, and holy shit, am I so happy they let Io keep that title. That was the right decision. God damn. WrestleMania also had the decision that Liv Morgan needed to lose the tag title to a brand new tag team on their first match and then win the tag titles back literally the next day. I mean, she lost the title on Sunday and got the title back on Monday. I'm assuming exclusively because Becky Lynch felt like getting a title and having a match at WrestleMania. All at the expense of Bayley, who was supposed to be in that match, who is the actual fucking GOAT. A little mad about that. The John Cena heel turn was great. The match at WrestleMania kind of sucked. Travis Scott's not a wrestler. He should not be related to wrestling stuff. Unless he's there to just get beat up and look like a goober. Otherwise, he can go fuck himself and leave wrestling, please. The Rock just didn't show up at WrestleMania for no reason, even though he's literally forced himself into this plot line. I am happy that Cody doesn't have the title anymore. Yeah, what the fuck does Travis Scott have to do with this on God? Dude, nothing. Literally nothing. Travis Scott just wanted to be there, I guess. Would love an audio series of a wrestler. Could be a friends to lovers type shit. I've already done a professional wrestling audio. People have asked for me to do another one though. I'm already annoyed that I have to tolerate seeing Jake and Logan Paul in the same circle. So listen. AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers of goddamn all time. AJ Styles is one of the best, most influential, and unironically important wrestlers in wrestling in possibly the entirety of the 2000s, right? From 2000 to now. The fact that I had to watch AJ Styles lose to Logan Paul at WrestleMania. I had to watch AJ Styles, the most prolific wrestler of this time period, lose to some goober-ass YouTuber was... Well, I would say it would have been more heartbreaking, but I guess AJ Styles is just literally not allowed to win any matches literally fucking ever. So it's become a joke in my wrestling friend group that it's like, oh, AJ Styles has a match. Weasel's gonna be so happy when AJ Styles loses a fucking match again. Hee hee ha ha. Oh, isn't Jingo gonna love that? And it's like, it's barely even heartbreaking. However, before I leave, for those who, I don't know, Egg, if you saw the Karrion Kross promo that he cut on a podcast, because he was relevant to that match. I'm sure you remember. Him and his wife appeared at WrestleMania and were really mad because they're from Vegas and they didn't even get a match. And all they had was that little tiny microsecond that they had in the AJ Styles match where AJ loses. But I would like to show you guys the little promo he cut on a podcast, which it's a work, right? Like, it's not real in the sense that he like was breaking the rules, and I'm sure this was all okayed by management long before. But it does genuinely, unironically, probably to some degree, explain Karrion Kross's legitimate feelings, and at least it says my goddamn feelings. So I will let this promo rock because it is so good.
Let's talk about how awesome it is that Logan Paul just won it. Let's talk about, Sam, let's talk about what Logan Paul represents. The shortcut. Feels so good to be here. Feels so good to be in the business. Thinking about all of the funerals that I wasn't able to attend for the last 11 years in this business, all of the holidays I missed. You know, I could have just started a YouTube channel, could have just jumped in there with AJ Styles. Feels really good, right? It's awesome. It's really good.
Do you guys know we have 25 years combined experience, and what are we doing on Mania?
Well, they know because they're normal human beings, and they actually love professional wrestling, but apparently that doesn't mean shit anymore. That doesn't mean shit. All I asked Alan to do was, for once, to not think about just himself. Think about everybody in the back and think about the professional wrestling fans. That's all I wanted him to do. Sometimes, to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing. But he's a narcissist, and he had to do it his way. Hey, Alan, how many more WrestleManias do you have in your system? Probably, I don't know, one. Maybe this is the last one, and you just pissed that away. For what? For what? For your way? Thanks a lot, bud. I really appreciate it. You want to know what the best advice I ever got? It was from Bill Goldberg. 2021, back when I was in the Twilight Zone, you know what I mean? I'm wrestling for gasoline. It was awesome. Let me tell you all about it. Bill goes, hey, Cross, you know what? You remind me a lot of me. I go, I think we have different styles, Bill, but I really appreciate that. Do you have any advice for me? He goes, you know what? You just got to be a good soldier. A good soldier is what he said. So I decided to be a good soldier. You know what happened? They released me. And then I come back. You know what being a good soldier gets you, everybody here? Just so in case you're wondering, you want the back scoop here. Being a good soldier gets your times cut. Being a good soldier means that people come up to you and say, hey, you got any great ideas? Yeah, here it is from Scotland. No. That's a little too great. We're looking just for good ideas. That's for those guys over there. That's what being a good soldier is, okay? Being a good soldier is coming to your hometown where you cut your teeth, we got started, and not being on the card. It's all about viral moments now. That's what it's all about, viral moments. Well, Guy, everybody's been telling me that I got to become undeniable. And as soon as it happens, they ignore it and they shut it down. I never asked to wrestle Randy. I never asked. That happened organically, and you ignored it for a viral moment. And good on Joe. Nothing against him. But you ignored it. And the crowd told you exactly how they felt about me on SmackDown when I was eliminated. And you ignored it. Become undeniable. My ass. My ass. You want a viral moment? On behalf of all of the true fans of professional wrestling, Guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go fuck yourself. That's from Killer Cross. No. Fuck it.
God, that's such a good little promo. So good. So fucking good, dude. Killer fucking promo from Killer Cross. Holy. If only it wasn't a work. If only, because, you know. It was on a professional wrestling event that, like, immediately following WrestleMania. It was planned, but... getting into wrestling now is pretty mid, but I also have fun going back and watching matches from 20 years ago. Oh, yeah, no. Like, I wouldn't go as far to say wrestling right now is mid just because I went through the really bad period of time, of wrestling from like 2013 to like 2023. That entire time period was so bad. And it was only good because Ring of Honor was really good and New Japan Pro Wrestling was really good. Those are the only two good things. And New Japan did not have the reach it had back then, so it was not particularly easy to watch New Japan. And we had a lot of like indies that would post on YouTube their shows. That was like, yeah, it's just wrestling. I've been through significantly worse time periods in wrestling, but there are some things that really piss me off. And the Paul brothers being in Logan, getting to have WrestleMania matches and win and beat actual wrestlers who have put their body on the line for years and risk themselves all constantly and had to actually fight to get to TV, free TV time. Yeah, that rather infuriates me. Luckily, it's just the one, and it's for mid-card stuff. Although I guess we're getting Jey Uso versus Logan Paul at Backlash or whatever, so that's probably gonna be the main event, or more likely it's gonna be the opener. It's just, but can we talk about Dominic Mysterio getting the IC fucking title? Dominic Mysterio with the Intercontinental Championship is the fucking best. So good. Peak. I mean, I wouldn't back burner wrestling personally, but you know, you do what you want. Like I said, I mean, if you got Peacock, you can go back and watch old wrestling too. You can go back and watch 1998 wrestling or 99, or you could be really based and go to the early 2000s. That shit was peak. Oh, 2003. Oh, good year for wrestling. Or go watch, you know what, I got a recommendation, Egg? Go watch TJPW. You have to subscribe to a very obscure Japanese streaming site, but as a women's only indie Japanese professional wrestling company, they have a playlist of all their free matches on YouTube. Go watch that. They do host, if you do the streaming, they host all these fancy shows that you can watch and stuff like that. They had a match in an aquarium where the trained whales help in the match. That's a real thing, by the way. I'm not lying. Like, it was like dolphins or whales or some shit unironically helped in one of their matches. Shit was crazy. TJPW. It's Toji Pro Wrestling. Super good. Like I said, they have a playlist. There's a playlist on YouTube. TJPW free matches. If you just look up that on YouTube, there's a playlist. That's all of their free matches. Oh yeah, baby. These matches are fucking peak. Hold on. If I just look at like hardest hits, like TJPW hardest hits, hard hitting women of pro wrestling Joshi edition, best moves of TJPW. Let's watch that. Let's watch that video real quick. Hold on, chat. We're gonna watch this. I won't. Okay. Apparently I'm gonna be stupid and continually get distracted, but it's fine. We're fine. TJPW. This shit. Fire. These women are awesome. Some of them became idols too. They're idols at the same time. Actually, they open every show with an idol performance, by the way. Every match starts, or every show opens with a idol match, or an idol performance by some of their wrestlers who are also idols. Very funny. These chicks are crazy. Like I said, they're indie. They're not a very big company, even in Japan. When they started the company, they didn't even have a ring. They wrestled on mats on the floor. Shit is awesome. Such a cool company. Really impressive. There's a lot of wrestlers who got their start here. Like, I think Mina Shirakawa, who's in AEW now, her whole thing is she has massive honkers. The H-Cup wrestler, as they call her. She good stuff here. I'm really bad with their names, but there is one of the TJPW chicks who I really like, who's just like evil schoolgirl, is the only way I can describe her. I'm sure she will show up in this video. Shit is crazy. Dude, the clothesline! The clothesline, dude! You do not, as a general fan, if you're like a Western wrestling fan, you generally don't associate women's wrestling with like hard-hitting, like hard-style matches. And if you're unfamiliar with how Japan does shit, the Nintendo Switch boots, though? Oh. Shit over there. Shit. Pro wrestling in Japan fucks so hard. And they are so good at making it look so fucking stiff. I mean, just absolutely monstrous, some of these hits. It's... ugh. So good. Exploder, goddamn. Whoa. Okay, that was a sick. Okay, yeah, that's a cool way to get to that roll up. God, Chad, I don't necessarily aspire to be a famous wrestler. I've always said, and I will always stick by what I've said and what I've always thought, which is I don't want to necessarily be a famous wrestler. I just want to be famous enough to get to do wrestling shows in Japan and get to work these hard style matches this type of match that I love. That's what I want. I want to live in Japan for a while, and I just want to get to work in Japan as a professional wrestler. That's really all my goal is. I'm gonna be honest. That's really all I want, outcome-wise. The Oompa Loompa, not gonna lie. Brought up the Oompa Loompa. Not the Oompa Loompa wrestler. Also, she got a 1 count off that move? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, just a casual betrayal in the middle of this match? Dude, the fucking flip through the rope? God damn. On the dive? How do you do that? Oh, I miss it. Hey, this is one of the chicks I actually recognize. The one in the pink in this clip. She's actually really good. She's actually underrated because she's actually now. I guess she's probably one of the more famous ones in the company. She's done a lot actually, but she's one of the ones that didn't break the barrier outside of the company in like the internet and stuff like that. But God, she is good. So good. Yeah, no, this company. Oh my god, the chick in the red on this one is also a crazy bitch. She hits like a motherfucker, dude. TJPW is just a women's company that just embodies everything I want to do. Very much the way TJPW is very much what I want to do and what I want to be as a wrestler. And it sucks I'm not Japanese or a woman, because I can't really join this company, unfortunately. Dude, that spinning heel kick is actually her finish. It's actually crazy. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good finish. God, they look at the wacky ass fucking idol outfits, dude. Some of the craziest gear. Chat, here's the thing though. Liv Morgan on a interview semi-recently said she is single and does not believe that she will get a lover because of her storyline with Dominic Mysterio. So, before I go to Japan, I have to somehow marry Liv Morgan before I go wrestle in Japan. So, you know, or she has to stay single until I get back from Japan. I don't find either of these things likely. However, I do in fact need my Liv Morgan in my life, chat. Or I can find a Japanese Liv Morgan. I'd be okay with that too. These moves make my back hurt. I don't know how they manage this. I mean, obviously I haven't done all of these moves, obviously, when I already did do professional wrestling. But a lot of moves end up kind of being the same as each other, just because they kind of base themselves around the same, like, 5-ish body movements to some degree. When it comes to bumping, not necessarily strikes, that's a little different. You know, so I do kind of know what all these feel like to some degree. Except for some of the more crazy top rope stuff and, like, the dives and stuff. Those are, like, the ones I am unaware of on how they feel myself. And, yeah, not easy. That shit hurts. That shit really does hurt. And especially, you know, what I never did get to experience was when you have a match in front of a crowd of paying people, the extra oomph that everything gets. Oh, there's the chick who got really popular. Yes. Red hair, red and black outfit. This chick is evil schoolgirl, and she fucking rocks. I mean, she's got a crazy look. She's got a really deep voice, actually, which is kind of surprising. Oh, and the chick in the pink, in the white, she's also really popular because she's got a lot of images. People freeze frame a lot of her attacks, and they, like, look so picturesque when she's, like, mid-attack. Like, that stomp, I think, is a famous one that she just did. That's, like, a famous screenshot. Someone got, like, a really good picture of that. Also, that headbutt the school evil chick does, it's a really good move. I like the headbutt where she comes off the rope and does the fall. The timber fucking concussion. Can't remember what the move is called, but I think it's a spine breaker. Spine buster? Where it's like they run, you grab them, you turn around, and you throw them on the ground. Spine buster. It's another one. Or there's a back breaker. That's another one, which is the one actually now I think about it, you're probably talking about, where it's you lift them up and then you drop them on your knee. Their back across your knee. I assume that's the one you're thinking of. It's a spooky looking move, and there are definitely some people who make it look scary. The good old back breaker. TJPW is weird in the sense that it doesn't necessarily have faces and heels the same way as other wrestling companies do. Face and heel is a lot more fluid and back and forthy in TJPW, which is fun because you can successfully root for one wrestler regardless of the feud, which I kind of enjoy to some degree. I hate contrarian people who just cheer every heel and boo every face. I find that very annoying. This is kind of a company that does not have this problem. Manifesting pro wrestler Jingo, who lives in Japan, is happy. Me too. And, you know, that's another screenshot that was really famous. If I got that, dude, I could stream too. I think if I did professional wrestling as a career, I would have more time to stream, I think. If I did all my stuff in Japan and didn't travel out of country a whole lot, that would change it. But, which I probably would have to, but, you know, I think I could make time to stream if I did that, if I was a professional wrestler a little more, and I would definitely try to do that more. I would love to fucking watch my own match. I probably wouldn't really watch my own matches, but like stream my matches, like me reacting to my own matches and like talking about like how stuff is and stuff like that on stream. I think would be really fun. Shit. God damn. Yeah, backbreaker. First time I saw that as a kid, which made me terrified of wrestling. Yeah, it's a fucking brutal move, and like, the move that I kind of think has a similar effect on me as the backbreaker has to you is the shoulder breaker slash like suplex assisted. Oh, hey, look, the backbreaker. The suplex assisted neck breaker. So there's a move. AJ Styles does it a lot. It's that move where he puts them up for a vertical suplex, and then he drops onto one knee. He drops their neck onto the knee as he drops them straight down, and then they roll off his knee. I love that move. I love that move so much, dude. It's so good. Luckily, sadly in Japan, I can't wrestle any of these women. So I was gonna say, oh well, these women don't exclusively wrestle in TJPW, which is true. But in Japan, men and women, I don't think men in most companies, not all, to be fair, not all. There are some that do allow intergender, if I'm not mistaken. but a good most don't allow intergender wrestling, and a lot don't even allow women's matches and men's matches to even be on the same show, unfortunately. A lot of the sports regulation stuff just doesn't allow for even women on women matches to happen on the same show as a men on men match and vice versa. So there's some weird rules, and like I said, it's not all companies need to follow it and do follow it, but a good chunk do still. Wrestling is a sport. I mean, professional wrestling is a TV show. Olympic wrestling, which is not what this is in fact a sport. Okay. A lot of people would classify this as a sport. It is a weird, it's like a regulation thing. Because in Japan, professional wrestling like this is considered a sport and not entertainment in the way it is in the West. So it's forced to follow sports restrictions. But it is a very odd rule. That's why women-only professional wrestling companies are common in Japan, because you either have women-only shows or no women wrestling at all. It's kind of odd. I don't know why it is that way it is, but like I said, it's not a 100% rule anymore. So it'd just be so cool to face literally any of these chicks, because so many of them are all so fucking talented, and it's crazy because so many of them are idols who got into it as kind of an avenue to push their idol careers, and they don't fuck around. They're not getting a cash in, basically, to boost their career. They actually get really fucking good and actually kill the shit out of themselves. So much fucking respect. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. I just have so much. That was a crazy way of doing a Rough Rider, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was a clean as fuck Rough Rider. Holy shit. Wow. Herm indeed. Sorry, I was taken aback by that move. Fun fact, actually, in my very, very, very rough area, a place I could possibly move, Ken Kennedy, or Mr. Kennedy, depending on what company you know him for, or Mr. Anderson, if you know him from TNA, actually has a wrestling school that I could go to. That's not too far away. Like I said, realistically, I could end up at that. I could end up in that area and wrestle at that school, and I think that would be really cool. Another banger ass Rough Rider, dude. She got crazy long legs though. I guess that helps. She hits the cleanest fucking Rough Riders though. God bless. I guess it's probably more common to call that a famouser than it is a Rough Rider. I just think of Zack Ryder when he used to do that move. God, Zack Ryder. Now Matt Cardona. What a wrestler. What an unfairly treated wrestler in the WWE back in the day. Ooh, Uranagi. Chat, I don't want to sit here and watch this on stream for too long while people get bored. However, I am enjoying myself. Got more professional wrestling. So good. Poison Rana? No, roll up. That would have been crazy if she did do the Poison Rana, though. Did not get the roll up, but dude, that spinning heel kick she does at the finish is so crazy. So crazy. I'm also noticing that ankle move. I don't remember what it's called. Where you're in the corner and then you got their leg and you do the twist to fuck up their knee. I forget what that move's called. I swear it's called a dragon twist or a dragon whatever the fuck. Daniel Bryan used to do it a lot. It was very good. One last recommendation before the end of stream I will give. There's a YouTube video. It's a good video. The guy who makes it is what I call the obnoxiously gay person, where like you literally can't get past a syllable without it being painful. However, this person has made a very fantastic beginner's guide to TJPW, and I feel like it's a good recommendation, so I'm gonna just post it in chat there. Anybody who wants to watch that in the future, feel free to bookmark it, fucking put in your watch later list. Hopefully that link worked. It should work. I'm not stupid, am I? It's a good video that kind of explains why you should like it. And like I said, there is a playlist out there. If you just look up TJPW free matches, there is a whole playlist that is all of their free matches that you can go and watch. And I really, genuinely do recommend just putting that on and just fucking binging through all the matches, because they are excellent. Excellent indie style, Japanese strong style, classic matches. I could not recommend that shit more. So, yes. I feel like I could take like half of these hits. Yeah, I mean, I know I could take all of them. It just need the training, and I need to get trained at a place that's actually willing to book me, because the last place I trained at was just dead set on not booking me and had a bullshit excuse, even though every wrestler thought I should get booked, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna get booked. Oh, you're so good. You're gonna get booked. There's no way they don't book you. You should get gear, because there's no way they're gonna book you. You're doing so well. You're so good." Blah blah blah. And then I would never get booked because they say I wasn't muscular enough to one person, or I wasn't this, or I wasn't that, or I pissed this person off. Whatever fucking excuse. They just weren't gonna book me. Whatever. I'll go to a place that'll actually fucking book me. My main complaint was just that if they wanted to make the complaint I wasn't big enough, they would have to actually not be booking people who were smaller than me, which they did. Which is very annoying. Also, it's like a small wrestling school that pulled crowds of like 10 people. Like, I know you guys are like trying to become a better indie company, right, compared to like the rest, but like, you know, you're never gonna get the best wrestlers in the world if you don't let people wrestle, especially when, like I said, they had people who were way smaller than me that like weighed, you know, I was never tall, especially not back then. I'm a lot taller now, and a lot heavier. But I mean, like, there was people who fucking were shorter and weighed less than me that wrestled. And it's like, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, our most popular tag team was 2 tiny guys. Like, come the fuck on. They weren't even jacked or anything. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, I digress. Hopefully I have more success if I ever get the opportunity again. Okay, I think I gotta end stream. This is way longer than I wanted to run, actually. So, thank you all who came out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching me fail at a video game for an extended period of time. As embarrassing as that is retrospectively. I appreciate it nevertheless. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I hope, if I do streams, they're gonna be Mondays, Wednesdays, most likely, like today. So, just kind of know that moving forward, and I'll try and get a video out, or at least stream a little more, do something. I want to do something. It's just getting that time. Just getting that time down. So, yeah, I appreciate it, all y'all. Thanks for staying on the ride. Thanks for still bothering to come to streams. I appreciate it. I somehow still gain subs and still get, like, views. I don't know what the fuck magic shit that is. I But I appreciate whatever the fuck is going on. And I am very thankful that I have the community, what community I do have. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a good rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, or night. I will see you later. Bye-bye.